Ballet is art. It's powerful.
It's like this wave of happiness just hits you and it's just pure bliss.
Makes me feel free.
We were about a week away from our debut at the Barbican and the lockdown hit.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
It's a bit strange to pirate at home, jump at home. I fall over all the time.
I think there's still a perception that ballet means white tutus, all in straight lines, all doing something that's not that exciting. As someone of dual heritage, ballet doesn't mean that to me. At my amateur school that I was going to from the age of 2.5, there were kids of all different colours and shapes and sizes there. And then as soon as I got to the Royal Academy, there were no other students of colour and there were no teachers of colour. And I thought that I would start a class and make an environment where everybody's welcome. It turned into the very early days of Ballet Black.
The coronavirus outbreak could become a pandemic.
We were just getting our heads around COVID and lockdown and the idea that theatres wouldn't be open until 2021 when we witnessed the murder of George Floyd. You know, for our dancers, I think that in a way has been a much bigger shock to the system than COVID.
The more I was growing up, the more my body changed, and my teacher would see the curves. That means you are black and you can't continue doing ballet. It's better if you would switch for contemporary, hip-hop or street dance. I feel much stronger now, knowing that there is people who support Ballet Black, who support Black Lives Matter. We don't feel alone anymore.
It has absolutely propelled us forward. On the one hand, it's brilliant to have thousands more followers and people acknowledging our work and saying, oh, for the first time, I understand why you exist. But at the same time, we know it's not because of just us doing the hard work. It's because of murder.
This idea about black dancers in this ballet industry is so fragile. You know, some people think it's a trend, and I don't want that people be forced to employ black dancers. I just want them to understand that this is natural, this is normal. That's it. Like it should not be a debate.
We often, as a company, have found ourselves the only one suffering a certain thing. Often we won't be considered for certain prestigious venues and things like that. But now we're in the same boat as everybody. So whether you've got the biggest ballet company in the UK or you're the smallest, which we are, we're in the same position. And we all now have a shared concern. How do we get back to work? And I hope that we have the shared concern. How do we make sure that Black lives matter?